Hey everybody, welcome back to Pertam. Last episode we got our coffee shop over at Rev's place. So we're obviously back home. We've got a bigger ship that we hauled it over there with. We need to retrofit that guy. It's still just completely vanilla. I haven't done anything to it. I'd like to at least get access to the bottom of it. Because right now the doors are only accessible right where that connector is there. So you gotta either jetpack up, or we gotta have a way up there, or we gotta shuttle our ship onto the landing pad onto the back. So I might put it into grid storage. I'm not really sure. I would like to get up into space at some point, sooner than later. But I would like to go back over to Rev's. I've got an idea for some improvements to the coffee shop, and then another shop that we want to put over there. Oh, we have an apple. Who is this sent by? What are you? You're currently offline. An apple for EC to keep food supplies flowing. Okay, nice. What do we got? Do we have cargo access? Oh no. It looks like I might have to just grind it down because I don't see any way into it. There we go. Oh no, access is denied. Alright, we're gonna have to hack it. Alright, access still denied. I didn't grind it down enough. Oh wow. We got some credits and some mushroom spores and fruit seeds and a ton of spider meat. Alright, cool. Who built this? Oh, EBR. Nice. Well, thank you, sir. Well, we're definitely gonna keep this. Sorry it took me so long to get online that the battery is now dead. Alright, so I want to build a new shop over at Rev's. I've got an idea over there, so we're gonna grab some material and load it up and build it over there in place. Alright, the salamander is loaded with materials. Let's head over to Rev's, which is this way. I would like to also get a start on the greenhouse. We'll see how we get. I'm gonna need a lot of glass for that though, and I don't think I'm gonna have enough. Let's go around the mountain. Alright, I've got an idea of what I want to do. I want to swap our door over here. Alright, I think I'm going to take this door out and put it over here, and then move the bathroom over to that side, because I want this walk path over. So let's build the building, and then we'll worry about the door and the other stuff in here. Oh, we had a voxel reset, didn't we? Look at that. Oh no, I don't have my drill on me either. Oh no! Oops. Should I have elevated the coffee shop? Is that something that maybe we could do? That'd be better. And then we could put, like, stairs here up into it. That might be the way. Alright, we'll detail this out later, but right now we're after the shape. We're gonna head over here to the Vanguard outpost. I am pretty much out of material. I unloaded it over there at Rev's. But I need a bunch of steel plate and I need a bunch of glass. I had enough girder, did not bring enough glass, but it's super heavy, so it's not too surprising. This Vanguard outpost, we're going to get a lot of steel plate from it, but I don't think it had any glass, really. I'm pretty sure it's just a open area. It doesn't even have a vent, so it's not a great place to stay for pressurization. Alright, I can't remember what we had in this space, but we'll check it out. Yeah, it's a bunch of just empty walls and corridors, so no glass there. Oh, we do have some glass in storage, that's good. Alright, well I stripped a bunch of armor blocks from it. We're almost full. Let's go ahead and head back to Rev's. I'm not sure how much of this I'll show on camera. I kind of want it to be a surprise. I might just even hold it so it's Rev that sees it on his live stream. Or when he jumps back online. He just only seems to be on those Thursdays, so we'll see. Alright, I'm out here getting some salvage, and it's got some D and normal atmospheric thrusters, so I definitely want to keep it. But as I was digging out underneath here, I was going to keep the cargo container. Right underneath here is an assault cannon turret. And this is restricted now, so we're definitely unburying that. Nice. This is a great find. Right now I'm just trying to get a drill on here. Hopefully I have all the parts. Let's see. Yes, please? I just don't think I can carry all the tubes. I think that was the problem. Yeah, there we go. And we should be on the grid, and we have battery. Yes, we do. Terrain clearing. Let's go. Alright, this is taking some time. But at least it's not going to damage any of this stuff as we drill out, as I fall into the pit. But it doesn't do any damage, which is nice. Yeah, we probably need to dig out way more than that, but at least we're away from the block, that we don't damage it. Hopefully. Good for you. Can I lift 2? Should be able to lift 2, right? Yeah. Cannot merge. Okay. I didn't claim that one yet. Okay. Give me you. Access denied. I just repaired you. You are mine, sir. Now we should be able to drag you. Put you up there. There we go. Okay. Oh, there it goes. I say it said it did the thing. Alright, before we get too far, let's go get that unknown signal, because we're right there. Hey, a plushie. We'll take it. Yeah, see, look at that. Having that a little bit more flat was the answer. Let's get ourselves totally flat. Okay, can we lift you? Yes, we can. Oh, no! Oh, no! Did my thruster burn it? I thought I was way out of the way. Oh, no, I blew up everything. Well, never mind. I thought I was picking it up in the center, that it was out of the way of the thruster. I was wrong. Well, so much for having a turret and some nice thrusters. What do we get? Oh, we got some parts out of that cargo container. Oops. Oh, I'm a professional. I know how to salvage. Yeah, get that out of here. Oh my gosh. I am at, yeah, level 1 right now with my health because I got yeeted by a piece of scrap off the last scrap. So that's why I turned it on right now, is just to see if anything goes wrong. And look, something went wrong. Take all the parts, I guess, and we'll let trash cleanup do its thing on that one. Alright, I've been doing some work off camera. I've got the B60 parked over here, close-ish. I don't know, I tried to get the side connector on there, and it was not really working. But I got a bottom connector on here now. There was a junction right there that I just put a connector on. And then I've been kind of working off-screen on getting a door in here. So I got the new door there that we can walk in here in the belly. And then I've got this, I don't know, weird stair system that's going on, but it works. Like that's the existing airlock button. So I've just kind of kept it. So everything is good there. So hopefully I can get this guy in the air. I've been recharging the batteries. So hopefully, actually I should probably put those on a group. Alright, we'll go check out the modified B60 once we get to the greenhouse, because we are in a dust storm, so it's really hard to see. But basically I just got some solar panels on the top trying to keep the batteries alive a little bit. And then I put that thing on the belly to be able to get inside. So that's about it, but I got it all loaded up with, I think, pretty much everything that I have on the base. Yeah, 7,000-ish steel plate, so we're not doing great, but it's what I got. So we're gonna go over here to the greenhouse and start building. That's not even where the greenhouse is. I'm going the wrong direction. I need to go over there. Alright, well I'm still waiting on sunrise, but let's go back to the scrapyard and let's grab the wind turbine. We know we need at least that. I need some vents too. We gotta be able to pressurize our greenhouse. Hey, we got some of our health back. Oh, there's my random little pad for the B60. I think if I disconnect it, it'll still stay upright. Have my doubts. Alright, well, that's gonna be rocky, apparently. Please stop. Can you just stop? I'm gonna let that guy charge. Hopefully that guy doesn't wobble off the table. We'll see. But in the interim, I made a mod. I got rid of the screen that was up here. I made a plaque. So now I have ECI plaque. Let's do it in this color. It is colorable. Right now I have the ECI as like a dark gray material. I think I might make that chrome now that I see it out in the wild, because I think it's dark gray right now. But it is totally paintable. We can put dust and frost and other things on it. There we go. We can frost the whole thing. It looks awesome. I think for this base it makes sense to have the rust. But there we go. And it has build states. It goes to a circle, to the crossbar, to full. There we go. And so it has a 1x1 and then a 2x2 in the large grid. Or in the small grid I have a 1x1, a 2x2, and a 3x3. We'll have to come up with some places to brand around here. How do we want to do this one? Ooh, I could do it there. And I could still access the port. You know, I think right here on the front is about the best place that I can get it at the moment. Because that's all half block stuff. That's got a block in the way. Yeah, we could put it back here. Maybe there? Oh, we need to change the color on that one though. We don't need the rust on the salamander. This guy gets plastic. But yes, I need to change that material. I thought I had changed it to chrome and then I was having some trouble and I think I reverted back to the old one. So, oops. We will get that changed and it will be chrome. There we go, nice. I love it. Yeah. It definitely needs the chrome, but other than that, I love it. Alright, can we grab you? Down. Gotcha. Gotcha. Good. Alright, back to the farm. The farm is over this way. Alright, I'm actually going to attach the wind turbine to the B60 here because we're having issues with power. So, it's not fun. Grind you out. Let's get a weld pad on. Okay, now we should be able to remote control in. Okay, there we go. We got the wind turbine on, and it's working. Let's see. Back you up. Bring you down. Alright, now the question is, we're a little bit close to EBR there. I did notice as I was flying over from that salvage site over there, that there's another greenhouse spot. We got this one here. That's where I was thinking we could drill for ice pretty easily. That's not bad. But it was over here somewhere. I'm pretty sure it was like right in line. Yeah, this oasis right here. It's got 2 live trees, which is nice. Still in a valley, so we still have to worry about the sun. But I think this might be the better option. That's going to be the new greenhouse site. And then that puts us a little bit further away from EBR. Not that we need to be far away, just more from like a spawn distance type of thing. I don't want to screw up any of his constructions by my stuff loading in. Plus it has 2 live trees, and I think that's much better. And actually more grass, doesn't it? Yeah, this, this grass patch is not great. It's a big valley to build in, though. That's kind of nice. Alright, let's just grab whatever cargo containers we can here. Be able to grab those 2? Come on, get the back one. Oh, and we got the battery. We might fry the battery? Oh no, the battery's far enough back there. Cool. Okay, we'll take it. Not that there aren't a million things called Doubletree, but this could be the Doubletree farm. Okay, I think we're going to build right there in that sand. So I'm just going to stock all of our materials over here. Now, this might get a little bit annoying. I was hoping to have the B60 real close to us, but that's not going to be the case. I guess I should set this in the grass. Let's see, we're going to have it like right there against the grass. So let's put our containers right here, maybe? We want to have easy access. We can always move them again. Alright, 1 load done. Let's go get more. Pretty sure that cargo container in the front there is empty, but we'll grab it anyway. Hopefully we're not burning that turret too bad. But I don't think we need the O2 generator, but we're going to take it with us. Alright, I'm hoping we have enough material in this cargo container, at least get started. Alright, let's get started on the farm. I want it this way. I guess that's west, southwest. Is that going to be a good... Yeah, we'll face the tree that way. Gravity aligned? Yes, we are. Okay, we're going to line it down the valley here. Let's keep it out of the ground a bit, because it looks like it slopes up there a little bit. Okay, so I've got a plan how I want this guy to look. It's going to be 3 wide, then another space, then 3 wide, space, 3 wide, and then this is the outer wall. Let's see, I want landing pads first, don't I? How's that going to lay out? See, is that in with the connector? It is not. Where are those structural platforms? There they are. Alright, couple landing pads. That'll help us load and unload. Alright, ice and plants, and then maybe we should convey it to the center line here. I don't know. It'll probably be conveyed out the back there. Yeah, that looks really good in concrete. I wasn't sure how that was going to look. So I think there we could do a vent, and it would face outward, because then we can use like a Willis duct to actually get the air in there. And then we'd plumb it here. See, this has a 45. That might be okay. Yeah, let's put those on. I think that'll look fine. There and there. And then maybe we'll have the LCD panel thing, the button. Ooh, or should we have a store? There's an idea. We could have a store on the outside so you didn't have to go inside the farm. Okay, so the wall is going to go there for the base. Let's see, what do we want here? I'm always a pipe fan. And I think I actually kind of like the landing pad being this close. I don't want big ships flying in here. It's just going to be like the salamander or drones picking up material and dropping off ice. Alright, I do want the store block. We're going to have this guy so we can have ice orders. So we can buy ice from people. They can drop it off here and they can use the store to sell it to us. So that would be good. So that allows us to get a vent right there. Oh. Oh, that's interesting. The store doesn't have any attachment points on the side. Very weird. Okay. Well, now we know. Okay. Well, we're lagging hard again. I'm walking on air now. This is... Oh, okay. We're having server issues again. Okay, I just realized my idea for a hidden fan right here will not work because I have to get it in the block, and if I don't want to mess with voxels, I can't bring a vent over and merge it in. So that's not going to work. Well, let's see. This is a 3x3 square. Let's at least get the nicer block in there. Alright, I think we can get this done without major junctions. It'll have a T, but at least it won't have conveyor junctions. That'll go up to the store, or to the refill. Okay, there we go. That's going to get us a row of farms, 5 there, 5 there, with a walk path in between. Not that we need it here on the back side, but whatever. We'll keep it. Oh, that's not even where it goes. Oh no. Okay, I just realized that's not where that goes. Alright, I'm having a day, apparently. That's not where that goes. The farm actually goes here. So it should be rows here, rows here, rows there, and rows there. Yes. This is just floor. Okay, I think I got the foundation done of farm plots. So 5 there, space, 5. And then the backside I left open so we can mess around with cargo containers and vents and maybe some collectors for ice. We'll see how that goes. Let's see, what else? I think that's it. And then I got just walls in here. Just the plastic walls to match what we got over here. I don't know how much interior plate I have, but I'm pretty sure interior plate is cheaper than steel plate, so I'm good with covering the floors in that. But I'm going to go around and weld this, and then we'll start working on the roof. Do I have any girder on me? We got a little bit of girder. Any girder in here? Nope, just random tools, and we got all sorts of just junk in there. And a little bit of glass, a little bit of girder. Okay, we barely have any girder here. I'm pretty sure it's all in the B60. Hopefully that's getting charged right now with the solar panels and the wind turbine. I don't know. Alright, well, we're out of large steel tube. It's probably on the B60. That's alright. We're getting somewhere, at least with what we have for cargo. Oh, no energy. I was gonna say, just get hit by Deborah. Nope. Just me not paying attention. Alright, that feels like a pretty good footprint. I don't want it to be enormous and have like a large PCU footprint. I feel like the conveyors are already going to be a bit annoying, and then we've got to have a way to harvest it anyway. So we'll be try to be as low impact as possible. But we are growing food for a lot of people. The shop over there at Revs is already sold out. I don't know if I like that service terminal where it is. We might flip it over and put it in here. I'm not sure. It just feels like it's sticking out a bit too much. Alright, now for the top section here. Let's see. This was going to be it. And then I got a plan in mind. I saw this over at Aegir's place. He had it more vertical, and we're going to use it for the roof, but the concept still applies. This gets flat, then it comes back up. Alright, now I need the windows. I need the bay windows, and then I need... Actually, I just had them on my toolbar. I needed the bridge helm. Okay, how does that look? It's technically going to be sealed, but should we maybe not have that block? We should maybe not have that block. Okay, we'll face that one the other way. It'll look good on the inside. That's good. That block goes there. There we go. And then we basically have bay windows that carry on the whole stretch there. Alright, yeah, I think that's going to be really good for our greenhouse. And then here we can do the bridge windows the same way. Just flip like this. Do I want to go the whole stretch? Probably. Like that. Then we can walk in here. Yes. Yes, we can. Okay. We're going to need a bunch of glass, but it is a greenhouse after all, right? And I'm in a hole. I should really fill in this hole. I know I said I left it open for
low.
Potential conveyors and other things, but we're going to fill it in because I keep falling in. Alright, and we are officially out of girder. And then in here, we can do half blocks, and we can do the troffer lights as well. Get rid of the door for now. Yeah, in here we can do inverted troffer lights. Let's see, we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We're gonna go there. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That would be the center there. So we could pick up that one. So a space of 2 between. So yes, this would get one. And the end would get one. And then we got a space of 2 between each of them. Nice. Alright, sweet. Got a plan. Just need material. Alright, let's go check on the B60. Let's see if we can bring it over here. Anything fun for us? Terracotta suit? I don't have that? Wow, we actually got a new suit. Huh. Here I thought I had everything. Nice. Engineer coffee. The best coffee in the world. Hey, Aegir's on. I wonder if I should join Discord. I probably should do that. I've been recording all morning and neglecting Discord. Okay, we're lagging now. I think Aegir's stuff must be loading in. Alright, well, we had a little server issue and it reset. I was going to take the ship over there to the farm. We made it about that far, and then the server reset, and we were slowly drifting down. I thought I saved it, but pinched in the canyon here, unfortunately, and we lost... I think it's just conveyors. I was worried it was a tank, but there's no way a 3x3 tank fits in there. So I think it's just conveyor junction. So not bad. We're just going to go ahead and rebuild what we can. We're going to be missing our hydro thrusters, but at least we got the big boy on the back. So that's not bad. We'll live. Just a little patch here and there. Oh, we got junk up here. We got junk up here.
Inventory full.
All right. All right, we're almost out of energy. I just realized. That's not great. Sit in chair. Well, actually, we got a full-on survival kit over here. Let's get the big boy. There we go. Okay, why is our light glitching out? Okay, food. We got food. Banana beef. Oh, I put that in there so I could get up, and now we're at a weird slope that I can't. Okay, well, that's a thing. Alright, let's see if we can lift off now. Uh-oh, looks like both of those thrusters are... Well, looks like they're damaged, actually. They're smoking. At least we got them. We'll just move slow. I'm pretty impressed that we are that unscathed, to be honest. The front of the ship, we just got a bit on the back, that nacelle. Other than that, we're doing alright. I'm tempted to deconstruct this ship anyway, and use it for parts. Like, we'll have a large Atmo, and then we'll have a large hydrogen. I don't know if I want the combo ship. Or we'll just, like, salvage it all, turn it into a base. I'm not really sure. Alright, let's park it over here. Let's not burn all of our stuff. Lock, please. There we go. Locked on. Atmos off. Hydro's off. Okay, I think we're good. We are down on the ground. And we are, somewhat level. I guess I didn't get us tilted very well. Alright, the ship is over here. A little bit damaged, but not bad. I think we have hydrogen thrusters that we can replace it with. Alright, now we have full access to our conveyor. Let's get all this stuff, actually, onto the ship. Get all of this empty that we can. Ooh, spiders are on me. Get out of here, fool. That was scary. Right in front of my face. Okay. I think we took care of the spider problem. And we got a battery. And another battery over here. This will be good for the farm. The conveyor we can get rid of now. This guy I probably want to keep as well. I can pick that up or no? Yes, I can. Okay, we'll have the antenna over here. I'd rather have a beacon, but we'll deal with it. That we can rebuild. You guys were empty. Yes, you were. Let's get some weld plates going on now. See, this one's a cargo terminal. I want to keep that one. I always like having access to cargo terminals where possible. Okay, we got that thing in a giant chunk. Let's rename you. Gatling 202 Gen Carg. Sure. That's good enough. Now, these batteries, we can go ahead and move them whenever we want. So until we have a permanent location, let's just get them welded to the floor. Over here. There we go. Battery is online. Now we can get the other ones on the side. That's going to be a lot easier. That was the wrong side. I want this one. Just get in there. Come on, you're right there. Just on, please. Thank you. Goodness. Okay, we got it. Now, service terminal. We can hide that stuff. Let's go put that in the service terminal. Active grids. Yes, Gatling. There we go. Send to storage, please. Yes. The PCU on the salamander is not that much different than the B60. Oh, come on. Really? Hey, get me out of here. We're stuck. Pushing me into the service terminal. Got me stuck in the service terminal. That was just rude. Okay. What did I damage? I feel like I shot some stuff. Alright, now I want to get a hookup for the B60. Let's do that.
Energy low.
We got it over here, but let's... well, am I going to be able to do that and not kill the tree? Maybe. Maybe. Let's see, how far are we? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 blocks? Okay, let's see if we can get this guy aligned. Okay, please stop. Okay. Okay, we're connected there. Can we tilt forward, please? We're kind of on the ground. Park. Okay, landing gear is on, connector is on. This is precarious, but we're going to go with it. Oh, that's right. This guy's not plumbed up to here, but I can grab through this guy. So let's get our conveyors on the floor welded up. Why did I cover all this stuff up? I need to get in there to weld. All right, well, you can see the gap there. I guess we need to put the corner block on here. That's fine. It'll probably make it look better anyway. Alright, I'm grinding this stuff out. The more I look at it, I was over here. It's not really a lot of space to work with, so I want to bring up the walls one. So we're going to grind this out, and we're going to make it one taller. We should probably get a little bit more grandeur out of this thing. Alright, so it's basically going to be the same shape, but right here, we're going to have this be a full wall. There. So we could probably get away with that. And then back up to that. I don't know why I'm in weldless. We should have plastic. There we go. Oh yeah, that's a much better size. Okay, yep, this is the way. See, this one we could at least do this one. This would look nicer. To do that end and then put another end here. We just need a block in this section, but scaffolding could work there. Alright, would this look good? Kind of like in the supply post that we have this like catwalk that runs overhead. Like that would go there. Would that look decent? And then we have our bridgeless window. Where are you? Floorless. That's what I'm looking for. Floorless there. And we got this like upper catwalk thing. Okay, that might have looked cool, but I think it's going to be in the way of getting whatever extractors we need on this thing. Oh, that looks a little weird with the gap there. Oh no. Well, we might have to put like something on the outside here to kind of like mask that up. Or like a plate or a panel. Alright, I don't know why I'm overthinking this. I just need to do this and it can weld itself up. So we're going to do that. Okay, well it's not going to get this top window here, but it's getting a lot. Okay, yeah, let's do this. Let's keep going. Alright, I'm loving this. This is doing really good. We're going to eat through this quickly. I forgot that welders are unrestricted.
No energy.
No energy. If only I had a refill station next to me, and my ADD let me remember that it's there. Okay, we're officially out of glass. Do I have any silicon? Oh, I do have 1.47k of silicon, and I do have an assembler on board. Yes, I do. Okay, let's make some glass. That's 5k worth of glass, and what did I say? I only had 1 point something? Yeah. We'll just make as much as we can. Okay, I thought we were producing glass. Nope, we produced all the glass we could. So we are out of glass. Okay. Interesting. Okay, I thought we'd have more than that. How much do these take? Well, I guess they're 30 a piece. Yeah, that adds up pretty quick. We got, what, 10 blocks? Yeah, I don't even know if we got that, but sure. Well, we haven't run out of other material yet, he says as he jinxes himself, I'm sure. Okay, out of motors. I knew I'd jinx myself with something. It's motors. That just requires nickel, right? Maybe we can make some motors? Okay, there we go. We got the base plate done. Now let's add our farms, I guess. At least just get them down. What do you take? Interior plate? Okay. Okay, well there is the basics of the farm. We'll go here, and then we'll have some type of overhead structure to get all of the plants out of here. So we have 6 rows, and we have 6 plants, so I'm hoping we'll just keep that going. Let's see, number 9? Yeah, we got 6 plants, 4 normal and 2 modded, obviously. Right, we need like a service building back here for our irrigators and stuff. We'll probably have vents and stuff in this side, at least to pump air. This will be like the cosmetic end, and then that'll be, you know, the service end over there. I think that's looking good. We just need a lot more glass. But in the interim, what do we want to do with this window here? I mean, I could put just glass, but I feel like that's not going to be great. I think if anything, I would want to put these in, but then like the frames don't really match up with that so much. Or I feel like that one does. Those mullions on there are a little bit better. So I don't think that looks very good. I mean, I guess we got these newer windows. That might be a little strange. I don't know if I like that. Alright, should we put pipes in here just to drive Aegir crazy? Like we could just pipe it up like that. You know, that doesn't actually look that bad. We can even put it on the outside. Like this could be... Like that could be 90 degrees. Oh, I kind of want to do it. Alright, I brought a vent over. I want to see if I can get it to merge into there without having to dig out voxels. We will see. I have my doubts, but... Okay, is that oriented right? Yes, it is. Come on. Come on. Be nice to me. Oh, it did it. Okay. Yes! We got it. Okay. Alright, I only had one vent from some salvage, and the rest of it is all at our base. So I'll have to get another one there. But that'll work. We can get it to face down and suck up air into it to provide oxygen. That'll work. So let's get our conveyors back. There we go. That's what that's going to look like. We're going to have another vent here that'll drop into the ground. I just have to go get it. So that's unfortunate. So we'll have a little placeholder block there. I guess I'll put the T back. Alright, so we want the refill station back here, probably. This guy's going to come back out. That guy comes out. Unless we want a food processor on this side, which might actually be handy. Have another one over there and another one down here, so we can get lots of seeds. Store block, can I attach you? Yes, I can. Good. Alright, I've been doing some work off camera. I've got an entryway that I'm happy with, question mark. I think this guy is too close. I think I'm going to move it out over here. And I might spread it out more a little bit. I don't really know. I think it's a little too close to this building. So I'll probably move it back 2 blocks. That'll be good. Alright, then I've got these transparent LCD screens. And for those that haven't seen it, I have created a new subsidiary of Engineered Coffee Industries for our farm here. So welcome to Marsanto. They are genetically engineering our crops for us. I think it's great. So there is my Marsanto logo. The only problem I have with this is this is all tinted black and this is just clear. So it doesn't really look right to me. So what I'm thinking is on the inside here, maybe we can get like a services terminal. Let's try it. So the services terminal, is that door on the inside? Oh, it is. Oh, that's a thing. Why is it on the inside? It doesn't need to be on the inside. Okay, there we go. That makes more sense. Now it's on the inside. Now, services terminal here and maybe a dispenser. Okay, there we go. Displays, displays. Yeah, you know, that looks pretty good in here. Basically, the customers can come in here, get a little bit of air, refill. They got the store block, dispenser, services terminal. Yes, I think that looks good. And then... that's alright. I guess the backside of those is a little bit more detailed than I thought it was going to be. Alright, let's try both of these and see if either of them is better. Yeah, my only problem with this image that I made is it's got a black background. Let's see, if we brighten it up, it shines a little bit better. It's a black background, and I was thinking of more the transparency side of things. But yeah, that bean is weird. And then the black just looks a little bit weird against the white, is what I was hoping for. You know, I don't know how I feel about either of those options. I might have to just redo the logo, and we'll just have a white background. That might be the way. So we might just leave that like that, and then we'll put in some type of block, or maybe an access panel? No, it's still got that like curve there. I just put in one of these and call it a day. Okay, that works. I'm good with that. Yellow stripe there. I guess I could dive that down and come across, but no, that's fine. We need to come up with something there. I guess that could be the transparent LCD. That would be nice. Nice, okay. I really like that one. That one works a lot. All right, let's test if this is pressurized. Air vent is on. Depressurize is off. Okay. Leak finder? Oh, the door's open. Hey, look, the door's open. Hey, look at that, we're pressurized. All right, well, I did an update to my mod, but looks like it hasn't taken. I might have to wait for a server restart. So I can't place this block, unfortunately. But when I can, I will upload. We'll put our little signage there, and that'll look cool. So we'll have to wait for that. It is the shiny model now, as you can see. So I just have to wait for the server to restart. So it restarts every day, which is fine. All right, well, we got a lot accomplished here on the greenhouse, just out of glass. So I'm gonna have to do some more scavenging or get an order of glass in. I might go look for some silicon over at our other base. But this is where I'm gonna call an episode. Please like and subscribe, and I will see you guys next time.
Wake up to the dust, yeah, the sky's still red. 78 suns, and he hasn't left yet. In a suit of bright orange, checking every line. Building perfection one block at a time. Move past the names on the neon signs. The community power in the Martian mines. From the heart of the peanut, the factory grows. Where the logic gets loopy and the coffee flows. We don't just build it, we over-design. If it isn't complex, it's a waste of time. Watch the Hemet roll and the tardigrade fly. Climb excavator till the wells run dry. Don't check the labels, don't mind the scroll. We're checking in with Connor Toll in the control room where the typos live. He's got more subgrids than he's got to give. Engineer coffee, stay grounded. Wait, is that spelled right?